Hello, Charlene here, and today I am doing your personal headline review. And what is your personal headline review? Well, on LinkedIn, under your name, just under your name, there's a little bit of text. And that little bit of text is really important because it is your first impression. Anybody who discovers you on LinkedIn is going to read that little bit of text. So you want to make a really good first impression. And I love doing personal reviews for you and for my community. And today we have a wonderful one. And if you want yours reviewed, then please drop your LinkedIn profile URL in the comments below. And I will even tag you when it's going to go live. And I'm going to give you a personal review. So today, let's get started. Hello, I am Charlene Tessier, founder of Strength in Numbers, and I'm helping you to find your ideal coaching clients and attract them on LinkedIn using a combination of LinkedIn and live streaming. And today we're doing our personal headline review, yours, of course. And if you want yours done, like I said, be sure to drop it down in the comments below, and I will be very happy to do so. And even if you don't want to have yours done, watching me do others and talk it through really can give you a lot of insight as to how you can improve your own bit of headline. So today we've got Cher Cunningham. Let me pull her up. Here we go. So wonderful. So the first thing we're going to look at is just under her name, this little bit of text. And that's the text I was telling you about called the headline. And hers says, take action strategy coach. Take action strategy coach to your next level your business. Okay. It's a little bit already hard to read. Take action strategy coach to next level your business. So you wanted, first thing is to make it so it's conversational or readable. So read it out loud. And as I read it out loud to yourself, if you just read it out loud and you trip over it, then we need to change that, because when people are reading, they're really, really, really fast on LinkedIn. And if it's tripping them up, or of course, if English is not their first language, it's really hard for them, and then they'll just skim over it and pass over it much even more quickly than if it's very easily readable. The next, then you have a little icon there. Execute on your bold vision with confidence and momentum. Now, I like the second sentence better, actually. I would even consider moving that up first and saying, execute on your bold vision with confidence and momentum, because it's readable. It tells me what you do. It tells me how you can help me right away. And just remember that on the home feed, when people are looking through the post, they won't see quite that huge long bit of text. They're going to only see what's called the first 72 characters. And then if they hover on it, or they hover on your name, then it will show longer, a little bit more. If you have a little bit more, she didn't have a little bit more. He probably doesn't either. Let's try Rhonda, because I did a review of her last time. So you can see she says providing women entrepreneurs developmental training, networking, and the communities to support one another. Yay, Rhonda, you've updated it. This is much, much better, just by the way. I know we're not doing Rhonda's review, but this is excellent. And you can see here, you see how it gets ... That's the 72 characters. That's the first impression that you're going to make. And right now, Cher your first impression that you make is a little bit difficult to read. The take action strategy coach to next level your business. Oh, you got your video there. That's also wonderful. So you want to move that second sentence up. And if you can turn that take action strategy coach into more like a sentence, readable sentence for the second part of your headline, that will also be a little bit better. And the other thing that is missing that I would like to know is, who are you going to help? You just say execute on your bold vision. You don't really call out to anybody in specific. So the more specific that person is, and you can call out to them, they can sort of say, that's me. All right. And that doesn't need to be sort of saying like a CEO or somebody with a title. It can be a characteristical trait. So it could be a stressed out entrepreneur, right? So somebody who's stressed all the time, someone who's, maybe you don't want to say solopreneur because you do work with people who have several employees. So it could just be an entrepreneur who feels stressed all the time. So it's a characteristic of a certain kind of person that you can help. I don't know if that is who it is. I just totally guessed. I don't know who it is for you. So think about who it is, and if you can put that also a little bit earlier on, somewhere blended into that, execute on your bold vision. So maybe call out first, um, and then give it. So then also you will be able to remove some of those little icons because they don't really add much and they take up character space. The next thing we look at is the banner just above. Now, first off, just to let you know, a lot of people are on their mobile, right? And mobile screens are much, much smaller. And so already I'm on a big screen monitor and the graphic is already small and the font is almost impossible for me to read, which means on mobile, they won't be able to understand or read any of that. It's just way too tiny. So rather than having this kind of overly, I do see it's kind of like a person's going in a journey. I would probably just remove all of that. They can't really read it anyways. And big, bold, this bit of text you have here: in just 30 days, you will break through your barriers and reveal the superhero you hope is inside. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I think you should have that big and bold right there in the banner center there. That tells them exactly what you're going to help them achieve in 30 days, and it's wonderful. You could also, if you want, on the corner, grab your lead, drag down to the featured section, and then give a freebie of some sort. So check out my freebie. Let's go down your featured section. So you have posts. You can actually upload your lead magnet there and just say, go down to my featured section. I'll just quickly show you how I have that on mine. So I have it here. You see, I have an arrow that kind of kicks down there. Want to know how? I want you to join my 135, actually now 150 plus community members in the features section below. And so when you go down, the very first one will be that, because you don't want people to try and look for it. It's just going to be a pain. And it then links to my lead. When I click that, it's going to take me to the lead magnet for you to join. So that's what you can do as well. It is a great way to get leads every week, because in the end, at the end of the day, it's wonderful to have followers. It's nice to have connections. It's lovely to have comments, and great that people are engaging. But is your list really growing from LinkedIn at all every week, every month? And it can, if you give them a freebie to grab onto and then get into your list and start a communication channel with them. That's much more direct. And if you have a community, then, through the first lead magnet, whatever you give them, through the free gift, you can, through your welcome series, move them along into your free group. If your free group is LinkedIn, then yes, then just advertise it directly. If your free group is Facebook, that's a little bit weird. I don't know. I am not super comfortable. For me, if I was like told join a free group and then told to go to Facebook, I might not be a Facebook person. So therefore, that free group there might not be as enticing, especially going directly from LinkedIn to, say, join my group on Facebook. So use some other channel of, here's a free checklist. Welcome, welcome, welcome. At the end, if you're interested, you can join also my Facebook group. I happen to have a group that's on neither Facebook or LinkedIn. Therefore, it works because I don't have to worry about that. But if you have a community, it's a wonderful way to have yet another touch point with them. Not only them following you on LinkedIn and being in your list. List is the most important, of course, but being in your community. So that's what I would suggest there for your banner. I don't think you need very much graphics here. it can be quite minimalist. I would just again make this font really big because it's even right now still hard to see. The only other thing is also the font is gray and the background is gray on the banner there, and that makes it hard for me to read. So if you're going to keep the background gray, then font white. Like just remember, people, tiny eyes, tiny screens, and trying to read little bits of tiny font, they won't read it. And so that is your feedback for your LinkedIn headline. I hope that this was useful for you, Share. Let me know if you have any other questions. And if you want, somebody else here wants to have their personalized review of their headline, please drop it into the comments below. I would love to give you one. So until then, I will see you all next time.